here actually participate in C-Surge. Okay? How many of you know what C-Surge is? Okay, it is not a club. What C-Surge is, it's Community Emergency Radio Group. We're affiliated with the Davis County Aries. All of us are members of Davis County Aries. Most of us are members of the club. What we do is we have a net that meets on Thursday night, Wednesday night.
The last Wednesday.
Wednesday nights, except the last Wednesday of the month. Last Wednesday of the month we have a get-together instead of the net. The net meets at 8:30 on 14577. Everybody's welcome to attend.
Which
check in.
Is linked to the 44995 repeater
Right.
most of the time.
Most of the time. I believe Byron automatically has it come up and link.
Yeah.
How do you join?
You just check in, or there's no membership. You just become part of us. Like I said, we meet the last Wednesday of the month at 8:30 instead of the net.
Where do you meet?
We meet at Clearfield City, which is the city offices at 55 South State Street on the second floor. Some of the things we've done in the past, we've got together and we've built copper J-pole antennas. Gee, does that sound something like we could all use for our rubber duck? I mean, place our rubber ducks on our handhelds, so that when we check in the net, even from home, we've got an outside antenna. We also have done the 300 ohm J-poles. We built those. We've done, matter of fact, we did, Mike did a thing on Whisper. And last month we did a deal on coaxial balance and talked about different balance. We've talked about DXing. We've had grab and go kits, people come and presented them. We've had the Rocky Mountain Power came and put on a demonstration about safety, which was very good. We've had Red Cross come and do presentations. Mike, can you think of?
Yeah, dispatcher coming in.
Yeah, dispatcher has come in. We've done a whole lot of different things.
It's really focused on the nuts and bolts. They don't assume anything, and that's what I really like about the group.
Right.
Another meeting I thought was pretty successful too is it was announced that you were to bring your HT and manual, and then we helped each other.
Right, we divided up into groups that had similar radios and helped each other get through the programming.
What frequency was that?
14577 at 8:30 Wednesday evening.
Another thing I thought was interesting, the GPS thing we did, because a lot of us had different GPS, and we were probably, what, Mike and I think we're, what, about 10 feet or 20 feet, just where we were supposed to be?
Yeah, we found out there's a difference between degrees, minutes, seconds, degrees, and decimal minutes, and decimal degrees, and all the different ways that it was actually a field exercise that we had set up, and it was geocaching. We had to go to different coordinates and check in there, and it was really.
We've done this several times. We've done it a couple of times.
We've also done
bunny hunts.
Bunny hunts, yeah.
But instead of a bunny hunt, we did this with GPS, because we don't use GPS enough that we become rusty. And entering your GPS coordinates can put you totally out of where you need to be. We had somebody that kept saying, it's showing us that we need to be clear out in the middle of the lake. Wait a minute, you've entered something wrong.
Where do we get a boat?
So we have a lot of fun. We do a lot of different things. And again, we are not a club. We are a group of amateurs that like to help each other And everybody is welcome to come, to play, to do whatever we do.
You
Dave?
also help out in the Clearfield.
Yeah, the Clearfield Parade, we do that. Dave, do you have anything else you wanted to?
No, we did, we had somebody come in for Skywarn system.
Yeah,
which was
Skywarn,
really good.
which the club has done.
And also, we
Mesh
did,
network.
Joe did Packet on HS, first time I
Right.
entered it.
We've talked about traffic handling, had different things. Jim Brown came and did some stuff on message formatting.
Grab and go kits.
Yeah, grab and go kits. We also have had somebody come in. What do you take other than your radios? What is important to bring your personal stuff you need to include? We've had an individual talk about that. So, like I said, you're all more than welcome to attend. We'd be glad to have you. And it's another good, like I said, most of us are club members. Anything else, Alan? You want me to talk
Well, what your hobby?
about?
Yeah, your hobby.
How long do you got? I'm actually involved in the national traffic system. Those of you that pick up, check into Beehive know that I bring a lot of traffic along with several others that we pick up on what's called the Packdoor system. I also do CW traffic handling and voice traffic handling with the part of the national traffic system. I play at DXing just a little bit. Huh? And a little bit of contesting, both CW phone and QRP. I do 6 meters, 2 meters, both meteor scatter and aurora. I did attempt to do 2 meter EME without having a Hazel antenna. He did hear me, but we didn't complete the exchange. That was running 50 watts, bouncing my signal off the moon, receiving his signal off the moon. The only thing I didn't get was the confirmation, and I lost the angle of the moon. So it is possible to work some of these different modes using lower power. Now realizing 2 meters and 6 meters of what I'm using is sideband and CW, not FM. The other thing I've done is I went out on field day several times and played with Brent on CW. I've actually got DXCC, I've got 318 countries working on trying to get on a roll. I've got 5-band worked all states, 5-band worked all continents, worked all states digital. Actually it's JT65, that's another thing I play with. So you just about name it, I do it. I do emergency communications. So I dabble in a little bit of everything. That's what I meant. How long do you want me to talk? I can talk a lot of different issues. So the only thing I haven't done a lot with is E-Star. So, any other question?
Yeah, do you know how this asteroid can affect radio communication this next week?
No, not the asteroid. If it goes through the meteor, I can. But, yeah, well, meteors come through, yeah, that's what we use on 6 meters and 2 meters to try to bounce our signal off the ionized trail as the meteors come through. We actually, I've worked as far as Wisconsin, down into Texas on 2 meters using meteor scatter.